Hi, everybody. Ah, there they are. Hello, Fuzz. How are you? No, I am not protesting today. There's nothing going on, and believe it or not, San Francisco only has maybe 30 people. What the hell's wrong with us? We have ice here, finally. Anyway, so back to the old haunt. And the curtains are up before I got here. So that's a good thing. That made me happy. I drove up and the curtains are up, so they don't do it until they see me. So they saw somebody else. I'm very happy about that. That, and I also figured it'd be rude to go places where I had to write my name on my arm with Papa Cat 3,000 miles away. The brother wasn't too amused either. So it's like, I have better things to do than make everybody in my family go, argh. So if he was here, fine, but no. So, and yes, it's 4 o'clock today because Princess is having issues. Birdie, her highness, isn't eating again because the brother is here, which makes no sense because the other three have no problem with him. The boys were even like walking up to him and doing what they do to us. So it's like, I have no clue what's up with her. Hi, Cricket. You support that decision? Okay. Yeah, I'm not 22 anymore. But I did send the mods a video of the helicopter from Channel 2 or KTVU and said, can you see me? Because the person that I'm talking to most of the time is wearing gray and red sleeves. And it's like the helicopter keeps zooming in on us. And I'm like, do I get Becky status? It was funny. It's like, oh no, just from 1,000 miles, or 550 miles away, whatever. They can totally tell us you. So let's see, which way are we gonna walk today? Let's walk this way. I already have my steps in for today because since Papa Cat's not home, I've been very busy. That and I've been chasing Birdie around all morning. She's now on the top of the walk-in, pretending that she doesn't know me. She plays me like the boys plays Papa Cat. So it's just like, I realized it too. I'm like, holy crap, woman, you're just pulling it on me, aren't you? Miss Singh, I'm glad I combed your pants before he showed up. Yes, you have to comb that furry girl's pants because, when you're Norwegian tree monster, they have long hair. And occasionally when I just had it with her, I'm like, wait till the day we have to shave your pants because you're too old. Don't you love that? I'm looking. The lights aren't on in the building yet. Or the whole building. They can't afford all their lights or something. We can thank for that. The orange balloon. Anyway. So yeah. I guess we don't care enough in the city. I went online to see if there was a protest, to see if I should just stay on this side, the other side of the bay. And there's a protest. It's at Civic Center, and it only had about 30 people. And it was like, oh my God, we don't even care enough to protest now. Jesus. Hi, Professor. Cats are malignant narcissists. Yes, and that's why you have a beautiful one. So there. I was going to say, you have a queen of all she surveys, but you haven't been showing us lately. How is she doing? And you say they're malignant narcissists. Look what I want when I grow up. Ooh, that's pretty. Is that a Hellcat? Is this what Chris was talking about all the time? Oh, there's somebody in the car too. Ooh, that's pretty. The younger version of me would have loved that car. Is ICE occupying any neighborhoods there? Not yet that I know of. But, they just chokehold people in the lobby of the INS building. No big deal. Okay, I'm confused. There's a guy driving one of those 3-wheeled things with a like skull thing on, and you know, he even looks weird for here, and that's bad. It's hard to look weird for here. So I do know that for the day before my birthday, I will not be coming out here. So because that will be, and probably not the day before either, that weekend, because that is Super Bowl weekend, and the Super Bowl is being played at the place 49ers play, which is in Mountain View, which is actually 30 miles away from San Francisco. But everybody's gonna come to San Francisco because they think it's like here and not a, 45-minute bus ride down 101. So yeah, it's what we never understood was why did they put that there, because it's hot there until like October. Somebody just fell. Oh God. I hope she's okay. Yeah, okay. Back door is covered too. So, militant narcissists? Yes, cats. Birdie is having issues with the brother being over. Chicago turned out today 2 different protests. Thank God. Oh snap, stay away during the Super Bowl for sure. Oh yeah. It's gonna be bad enough. I bet you all the natives will be like getting across on our side of the bay. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wants to stay over.
It's not like when I called before.
Are you okay?
I am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just probably more embarrassed than anything. I've been there. So yeah, it was like, well, they're not playing here. They're playing in Mountain View. Mountain View is past Palo Alto. Palo Alto's half an hour, because it's, weirdly enough, it's the old parking lot of Great America is where they built the stadium. So, and Great America was the amusement park here. I think it still exists. They had said they were gonna like stop it, but I guess they're making money off of it. And that's where we always went as kids, the place to go around here was Great America, so, and Marine World, but we all know what happened to those places. So it's like, so basically they built this really big stadium in the old parking lot of Great America, because Great America didn't fill the 7 parking lots it had like it used to. I thought the stadium was in Santa Clara. Okay, you're right. Santa Clara, because that's where Great America is. Just look it up. It is literally built in the parking lot of Great America. Hi, Scooter. Hi, Kathy. So, yeah, it was so funny. It's one of those things like from when you're a kid, because when I saw them talking about where they were building and I was like, no, they can't do that. That's Great America. And the other half of me went, and why do you think they could build it there? It's like nobody, that many people have gone there in centuries. What was filmed there? Something was filmed there. Wasn't it that Great America? Roller Coaster. I think Roller Coaster was filmed there, which is really cool because Sparks plays like the band at the park that day. It's 1978 probably. So, and the brother actually told me something yesterday, because we were talking about Fight Club and Rollerball, and corporations taking over, and that everybody should just watch shows or movies from the 70s because they are usually right. Try 3 Days of the Condor. Anyway, it's been remade. So I'm supposed to say the Rollerball from the 70s, not the Rollerball from the 20s. So, because they took out all the corporation stuff from Rollerball in the 20s. The big deal about Rollerball in the 70s was that corporations run the world. It wasn't governments anymore. So that was a big deal about me saying that that's what we were turning into. So I was thinking about doing Old Tooth at 8 o'clock tonight, but I don't know. I'm tired. I've worn myself out. I want to figure what's wrong with Her Highness and try to get her at least to at least eat once today. Like I said, though, I'm paying tons of attention to her, and I keep tidying up around her. I just don't think my heart's into it, because also 30 people. They're actually, I think at Civic Center now, they're still, if you look on YouTube, they're still protesting, but they got a great banner, but there aren't that many people. And I have a feeling it was the people from yesterday too. Well, the voice sounded familiar. And so I'm a little unmotivated that we're back to being tech heads again. So, Soylent Green, Planet of the Apes, Omega Man, yes. 3 Days of the Condor, Rollerball, Network, of course, Andromeda Strain, all of those fun movies of the 70s. Is Sparks not making anything good anymore? Or is it just lousy marketing? No, this was in the 70s. This is before they were popular. This is when they could be just like a house band. They were those two weirdos playing music. So this is the 70s. This is before they became popular in the 80s. So that's when they really looked like Sparks too, with the brother being all just weird and piano playing. It was awesome. CBF, do you have a canned pure pumpkin? Give her a little of that and she may take interest. She doesn't like peanut butter. Can you believe that? We've tried things, but if I can get it, I don't have any because I don't make pumpkin pies, but if I can get in a small can, then I'll try it, because I'll try anything. So, and the boys, they have Bengal. I don't think anybody can argue with me that they don't have Bengal in them. Billy was coughing last night, and he sounded like he was hacking up a hairball. And I got him calmed down. Must have been his asthma, just a little wound up or something. And then I heard some clicking behind the sofa. He was taking down the double-sided tape. He was trying to eat it. I had to take all the double-sided tape off of the sofa. We're going to turn around because I don't want to aggravate the homeless guy. I had to take all the double-sided tape off the sofa because he was pulling on it and pulling it off. We put a lot of double-sided sticky tape on the sofa because, that's supposed to keep them from scratching it. And my brother's like, he's doing what? I go, yes, he's doing that. So I had to take it all off. These are the same cats that, someone recommended we put crunched up aluminum foil on the counters. And what they do, they jumped up, took the aluminum foil, and went to go play with it. So they don't care if they're sprayed. I can get them right between the eyes, and Billy will just look at me like, and it's like there is nothing to do except ignore them and be glad I bought furniture at IKEA. It sucks. Bengals are too smart for their own good. Yes. Sparks released good music back then. Have they just not made anything new good since then? Not since the 80s. I had a cat that ate tape. He also liked the shiny film off of photographs. Yeah. And holy crap. I was watching this thing about what boy cats do, and those boy cats pretty much live up to it. But I didn't go upstairs until like 2:30 last night because of course, I couldn't sleep without Papa Cat there. So I was just like washing dishes and cleaning the counters and everything else. And the boys are racing upstairs like crazed elephants, just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. The minute I got up there, they were fine. They didn't even sleep with me. They slept in the office, and my office. And I'm just like, you little effers. MFers. And I told my brother, I agree with you. They're assholes. But also, and Papa Cat, if he's listening, is going to make faces. Since I didn't get to bed till 3, I didn't set the alarm till 10, and nobody bothered me. They sent in Abby when they heard the alarm go off, and that was it. So, Usually if Papa Cat's home, the minute they start at 7, just start clanking everything around that they can get their paws on. I was just like, I woke up because I was expecting them to come at me at 7 and just go, I'll deal with it. I'll take a nap. And I was like, nope, 10 o'clock, I look up and Abby's there. Just like, okay. He's not gonna like that very much. It's amazing how 2 cats can sound like a herd of elephants. Yes, I know. I didn't know you could hear that well on the 3rd floor until the boys were there. It's like, holy crap. And yeah, they just, you just hear it coming across from, I don't know how they're running from the master bedroom to my office, because it doesn't go straight. It like curves to get out of the bedroom and then curves to go into the office. And it's like, they're nuts. They're freaking bonkers. And I was like, the only good part about that was that they slept, because they were up from the time I got home till the time I went to bed, because I was watching protests, which I do realize is not good for the cats, because the whistles and the sirens are not good for them. So if I'm going to watch protests, I'm going to have to do it on my headphones. So they were a little aware for that, and then they ate, and then they went bonkers and didn't go to sleep until I did. I was waiting to hear them calm down upstairs, and it was like, no, they were waiting for me to come upstairs. My first cat chewed all of the needles off of a cactus one day. Yeah. And I bet your cat was okay, right? Because they crunched them. Yeah. Weirdly enough, the tape scared me more than the aluminum foil did. The little sister got me freaked out about the aluminum foil, so I got rid of it because I made it into balls for them to bat around. And then she scared me and I took them. But the tape bothered me about Billy taking the tape, because he could have been chewing on glue or something. So, and that's why he, was coughing. Yes, he was fine, but I threw the cactus away to this day. I hate cacti. This morning, Dougie, what did Dougie do this morning? Before I fed him, he came in, he circled my ankles, gave me a headbutt, and then just sort of sat there, not looking at me, just, looking around. And I'm thinking, oh, so you think if you love bomb me, I'll come downstairs faster, huh? Because Dougie's mine. We figured that one out. Dougie's mine, Billy's Papa Cat's. So Dougie and Abby are mine. Papa Cat and Birdie, or Billy and Birdie are Papa Cats. So, but yeah, so he's just sitting between my feet and just like looking around, and I'm like, it's not gonna make me move faster, bozo. I just woke up. This is so boring sometimes. They don't ever do anything that's fun. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be fun. No, I'm not going to the antique fair tomorrow. I don't want to go by myself. It's no fun, even though I go to say hi to people. Besides, I'm not really a person to hang out in public places like that by myself. Except in the desert. Dr. Grande is my sexy cactus man and the only psychiatrist. What? Hi, Bill. That makes no sense. Of course, it made me think of the Barbra Streisand song or movie that she, her psychiatrist has a psychological affair with one of her past lives. I can't remember the name of that movie. That's where Jack Nicholson plays the very cute stepbrother. Makes me almost want to watch it. I love that movie because it's really cool. But she has this whole greenhouse on the roof of the apartment in New York City, but I'm not sure. I assume it's Manhattan, but it's probably not. What's up, Doc? Yes. What's up, Doc? No. Or what? Because isn't What's Up, Doc, Ryan. What's his name, Ryan? Him. Can't remember his name. I want to say Paul Ryan, but it's not. It's Tatum O'Neal's father, right? Here we go down Hollywood world. Yeah, has Ryan O'Neal. Yeah, that's What's Up, Doc. It's the other one. I can't remember the name of it. The last song is, I think, Free to Be Me. I can't remember. Yes, Barbra Streisand. She is the Bob. It's one of those movies. Oh, I smell something cooking. I smelled this last time too. Somebody's grilling something. There are real residences around here, so with terraces and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody cooks on a Saturday. Hi, Antics. How are you? Prince of Tides. No, that's the 80s, 60s. When she was still wearing empire waisted shorts, short dresses. I was about to say, Fuzz, how can you not know a Barbra Streisand movie? But that's when I make myself go, how old are you? Funny Girl, no. No, Funny Girl is no, that's Hello Dolly. Oh God, I can't remember any of them anymore. I haven't watched them since COVID. I don't think I've watched a happy movie since COVID. What's Up, Talk? First film featuring Madeline Kahn, distant relative of Professor Kakan. Funny Lady and Funny Girl. That's the Fanny Brice one, right? I think those are the Fanny Brice ones, but it's the other one. If that makes sense. Yes, it does. It's gonna kill me. This is a time that I wish I had like a tablet on me or something. I've just learned not to like do two things on one piece of tech when I'm streaming, because then it's hard to get back into the old tech when you're doing the new tech. CBF Kaka. Oh yes. Hi, Antics. I should come and do your knit thing with you guys one of these days. I've got, Afghans I'm working on. It's one of the few crafts I'm going to keep because I actually can knit those. Easiest stitch in the world. The way we were. No, that's, I'm going to say Simon Garfunkel. No, that's, I can't remember who was in The Way We Were. It's not one of my favorites, so I forget it. I can't remember. If it isn't Gerd Burger or Biodome, I probably haven't seen it. You mean Shake and Stir? Isn't that the one? Shake and Stir. You don't understand. I know Good Burger, okay? It was me and the goddaughter's mom's favorite movie for a while. Shake and Chill? God. On a Clear Day, yes! That's it. I can send you an invite. That'd be great. On a Clear Day you can see forever. Yes, that's the one. Isn't that a Return to Forever song? On a Clear Day you can see Org for a billion years. I was watching, Aaron is reposting like history things, history lives he did, which is really cool because I got to find out, because of course I probably wasn't paying attention the first time, that it's not that they all exploded and became things, but they believe in evolution, The things have come and attacked them when they started becoming humans. So that's the thing. But the question is, why is it horrible if you come back again, but your memory is wiped and you don't remember? That's one of those things that's like, well, why is it horrible? Because you haven't made it to the next level, but you don't know that you have to make it to the next level because you're reborn? Is one of those logic things. So yes, I'm rewatching because I'm like, wait a minute, this is already, because he talks about Houston, I'm like, this is already done. And it's like, it says it was posted 2 days ago. So it's like, cool, because they were interesting, and I forget these things, especially, you know, the name of my channel. It's not there for no reason. So, but yes, on a clear day you can see forever. And this is what reminds me of it, I think. It's like this street right here right now, because it reminds me of like New York, this area. I think it was, you know, probably done that way on purpose. So you never know. I'm shopping at Trader Joe's and missing most of the chat, so keep talking, Foggy. The constant rebirth sounds repetitive and tiresome. But the thing is they said that they wipe your memories. So how could you remember that you were doing it? And how does everybody remember then they're Jesus? Because, you know, Aaron said before that a lot of people have said they're Jesus. I wonder how many of them said they were Elvis. So that doesn't make sense. I know. There shouldn't be... it shouldn't even be like a discussion that it doesn't make sense, because it's religion. You're supposed to rely on trust and faith and all that, and that's probably why I'm not religious, because, you know, I don't have faith in things that don't make sense. No one wants to live in ignorance, and it means you are enlightened and special, more evolved than your fellow troglodyte. But you're still gonna die. You still have to go through life's pain and pleasure and memory and all this other stuff. It's like, why add something that's gonna cost a really big lot of money but really isn't gonna do anything except put more questions into your head? Guess that would be every religion, but that's probably why I'm not religious. Just has to fit Hubbard's mythology. Yes, I noticed that. Justin Craig was LRH. Who's Justin Craig? Oh, ow, I had that arm up way too long. It was one arm. But yeah, I guess it's, and I've been like that since I was little. My grandmother got mad at me once when I said, you know, would start asking questions about religion. And would say things like, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And my grandmother's just like, she wouldn't get mad at me or, you know, mean to me or anything. She would just sigh. And that's when I know it's like, okay, I should probably stop. No coconut cake if I, you know, keep asking for logic. Justin Craig is in jail in Tennessee. Okay. Prison Planet is analogous to Satan's wicked system of things for Jehovah's Witnesses. Why does it always have to be Satan? Why does it always have to be bad? Because logic is bad. Duh, I forgot. Sorry. That's why I should have been a scientist. Because if it wasn't logical, it didn't make sense. I'm not into fantasy. I'm not into any of that. Because it didn't make sense. I mean, I read The Hobbit because everybody else did. The movies I do like are Labyrinth and well, Alien and Bruce Willis. And I considered Men in Black fantasy. So that should pretty much explain I'm a little too, for as goofy as I am, I'm stuck in reality. Bilf, yep. I am the Eggman, I am the Pill Down Man. Okay. What song is that? Justin Craig sounds like an adult movie title. I know. I was like, the minute I said it, this Fifth Element. Yes, the Fifth Element. I love the Fifth Element, just for the fact that he had a cat. I know. When I said the name Justin Craig, I was like, Justin Craig. I'm trying to think, what does that mean? Is that like Helen Back Park? So yes, I love the Fifth Element, but I consider it fantasy. I don't know why I like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, probably because it just sort of made sense at the time that I read it. But otherwise, nope. Never in D&D, never in World of Warcraft, never in any of that stuff. So, Justin Craig legs. I didn't finish it. Neener. So yeah, I guess it could be also what just drives me crazy about cults. They don't make any sense to me. And it's like, with this whole, I would love to read the book that says the theory of Xenu, whatever book that is that it comes out into, I would love to read it and do a reaction video of it, because Aaron said that, they told everybody that no, that was made up and it didn't exist because, they got it dead right on South Park. And I finally saw that a couple of months ago. I had never seen the episode before, maybe 6 months ago, and laughed my butt off because I knew everything before then. And Aaron was talking about it today on his repeat, and it was like, that's what they tell him. It's like, no, that they're lying and blah, blah, blah. And then they find out later that it is. I want to read that part and see what it says. I am not an evolved clam, though I am more of an oyster. I take that sandy grit life gives me and turn it into pearls. That's very cute, Auntie, because I like that. South Park is 95% accurate. Yeah, I know. And that's probably why I watched it, because everybody talked about it before. They were always talking about something in South Park. But I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Natalie. I finally went, okay, I'll watch it. So I watched it and was like, okay, yeah, I understand all of this, and yep, okay. And I think after I watched it, I did a lot of yelling at the front door after that. But I did miss that they did believe in evolution. So, which makes it less logical to me that they believe in evolution and that the Thetans floated around after they had been vulcanized until humans evolved. Now this is a question. Did they start inhabiting humans to make them human? Or did they wait until they were walking upright to inhabit them? Do you guys know the answer? That's a question I would ask. See, I had a feeling that if I ever joined Scientology and because I'd be going, okay, well, I'm paying for this, so I want the real scoop here. I have a feeling I'd be kicked out because I'm one of those, agitators, not on purpose. I just wanted to know questions answered. And that's always a big problem with religion too, is that you're not allowed to ask questions that can't be answered. So, yeah, it's also why I'm not religious. We were already Thetans, we just got invaded by alien Thetans. Right, but where? Where on the evolutionary scale did they consider it? Is it human? Is it man? Is it the minute we resembled? Well, when is it? So, but then again, he put jet engines on, was it DC-8s? So, he wasn't the most logical man. They might pay you to go on the first day, allegedly. More like incident poo, am I right? But that's the thing. It's the question. Sorry. Is he? No. Okay. I thought he was. Because they're wearing their street clothes now. But yeah, no, I have annoyed lots of Sunday school teachers because, you know, I was allowed to pick whatever I wanted to be, so I went everywhere and figured it out. And just what, for the Catholic, because the priests were cute. Oh God, I'm going to hell for that one. You can't logic morons' insane ramblings. I know. Well, they seem to be doing it in the United States, don't they? What is it with the moronic white men that keep getting the free passes? Anyway. This is how we can also tell that the brain fog is disappearing, because the logic sensors are coming back out again. My brain liked being a fantasy land, I guess. So, yes, Canada, stay in Canada, trust me. Don't even come to visit anymore. It's not worth your breath. So, yeah, so that's what I was watching today, on top of watching antics and probably embarrassing KA as much as they were embarrassing me. Because I called her my reason. She is. I mean, it's like I could sit there and talk about something really goofy, and she's like, whoa. So it's like, it's a reason to all the madness that's going on sometimes. And she's doing things today. As I say, she has a life. And it's always what I think when somebody's like, I have to go do this out today. And I'm like, I always want to say, you have your life and have fun. And I don't mean it as a sarcasm. I mean it as, seriously, have life, enjoy yourself. You're going to visit Scooter Mom? Really? Ooh, that's so cool. So at my program this week, there was a handout that used the phrase reactive mind. Is that specific to Scientology? Ooh. That's an interesting question. There's something else that uses reactive mind. No, maybe not, actually. Shh, don't tell her, but I'm going to refuse to leave and I'm going to squat there. Don't say it on here. Antics, if they find out you're with me, they might not let you cross back over to go home. You wish. Perfect. I love Madness, the condition, and the band. I love Madness. Oh my God, who could not love a band that was dancing down the street in, like, you know, funeral attire? I miss the 80s. Anyway, not really, but it's like nobody had taste in the 80s, unfortunately. I had all that feathered hair and wore electric blue. So what am I tripping on? Oh, it's just a piece of wayward plastic. Actually, my big thing was the bright yellow and black. I wanted it to look like a bumblebee when I got older. Man, this is awesome. Yes, it is. Reactive mind is a big red flag. Yeah. I was about to say, oh, I remember, and just the volcano started in my head and went, oops, wait, no. I would say it's probably a big red flag. So, hello, big giant head. Now I've got the song going through my head. It was such a happy little song. I got to make a new happy playlist, because I went through the playlist at least a couple of times, because now it's on, they're picking songs for me. So I've got to pick songs, a super long playlist that I can play for a couple of days or a week, probably a week. So by the time I start singing them again, because it definitely works. I will not be singing on the way in. And if I'm with Papa Cat, we'll both be humming. Because he said humming is just as good as singing for getting the dopamines going. I looked good in electric blue. I bet you did, Scooter. I saw you when you were younger. You probably looked hot in electric blue. Reactive mind is Scientology only. Okay. For some reason, like I said, I thought of reactive mind, and then the only thing that came up was the volcano. I was like, whoop, no, I'm wrong. Yep. So, Ron Cricket, Marcel Marceau used the term reactive mime. Of course he did, Adam. I probably wouldn't survive the first wee tea? What? Do you guys remember when Scooter Mom made the Toronto org move with her epic postulates? That was awesome. Winter! Oh God, yeah. You live down south. Yeah, you wouldn't last. Ooh, wait, look. Oh, he moved. Damn it. Can you see? This came in handy yesterday when I was looking into the doors of INS. People were like, ooh. And it's like, yeah, I'm used to doing it at Scientology. Did he move? He moved. Damn. Wait, no, no. You know, now that the tree's gone, I can see back there again. I'm always, every time I hear a child's voice, I'm always looking around going, oh my God. OTO correct is getting stupider every time I use it. Sorry, no glasses, okay. Bill, not just me. Everybody in Southern California would not be able to make the first winter. Me, I'd be like a freaking husky, man. Sitting in the middle, freezing my butt off and just enjoying it. Remember, it's only snowed here once as I grew up, so. I still think snow is cool, and I never skied because I had bad kneecaps. So I only got to go the snow. I did not get to exist in the snow. Otto, okay. Oh. Maybe the protest is getting bigger. I hear a helicopter. But of course, I'm surrounded by old concrete buildings, so it's bouncing all over the place. Let's go walking. La la la. There's an old clip of a Scientology harassment agent arguing with wise beard man, insisting that interbulation was a general term. That's interesting. I write some good comments and Otto muffs them, but not in the fun way. I looked back and laughed at it. Yes, I did. Interbulation. It's got to be in a song somewhere, doesn't it? Besides, if that's what it's in here, it sounds like it's in a song somewhere. I'm surprised that nobody's made fun of these people, you know, backhandedly through a popular song, you know, because you know that a song would become popular if people knew what it, you know, especially the backstory. And then there are goofy songs like All You Think About Is Sex. So, autocorrect? Okay, that took a while. Yeah, the brain fog's not completely gone. Damn, I still have it hanging there. I am hearing a mashup of samba music and New Order. I swear to God, that is the weirdest thing. It's the keyboard from New Order on there. It is just really freaking weird. This is when I wish I didn't know anything about music. It'll get stuck in my head forever. So autocorrect hangs out with me and my brother Carl, right?
We'll find it.
I'm sure the tourists, those guys are tourists. I'm sure the tourists are just like, San Francisco, look, she's filming. People who come to visit here probably think they're all just covered in tech heads and Teslas. So, it probably. Blue Monday is somber music. Hey, I thought Fear the Reaper was a freaking love song, okay? I love Blue Monday. That's danceable. And yes, I really did think Fear of the Reaper was a love song. Because why not? You know, when you're discovering all these songs and then you discover something like that, it's like, ooh. And then you're, you know, at the time you're listening to Elton John. Was it, oh God, Funeral for a Friend. That's what's supposed to be played at my funeral. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. I tried to find your herringbone coat, but I didn't see it. I'm sincerely nervous that they're gonna be closing the store. I mean, they got 2 different storefronts, which isn't the brightest thing in the world, but hey. And I don't see my friend here. I haven't. Like for the past, oh. I say hi, and there he is. Hold on, guys. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Because I can ask him. Oh, they're leaving? And where is he going? Someone's getting dressed. I just want to know. Oh, there are people in there. There have been people in and out all day, so that's a good thing. Fear of the Reaper is a love song like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, right. And I thought Romeo and Juliet was yeah. I watched a documentary on Brownie Mary today. What a great woman and amazing activist. Don't know who she is, not by that name. Men without hatting. Touche. Anyone in need of a t-shirt? Yes, I saw your commercial on Antics channel today, which is really super cool. I don't see your coat, Antics. Antics made Dusty a commercial, or she made Dusty a sponsor of her feed, and it's a commercial for Dusty's tie-dye. It's awesome. It's like, talk about impressing people. Oh wait, is that it? No. I don't think it's here, Antics. I should actually go in here and see about that black coat. Because, you know, these coats are getting almost comically big on me. My furs are all comically big on me. My big old down coat is comically big on me. Oh, I have drugs tomorrow. William Shatner's performance of Rocket Man is fun to watch when high. Well, it's fun to watch when sober too. Brownie Mary made weed brownies for AIDS patients in San Francisco back in the day. Ah, see, I didn't do the pot thing. So I was completely out of the pot world growing up, except for my father. So bio dad was the pot guy. So I didn't know about things like that. So I was too busy doing fundraisers all the time as my friends died. But hey, let's talk about something fun. Oh. Dusty is the nicest guy on the YouTubes. Oh, that's wonderful, Fuzzy. Dusty is the sweetest guy on the planet. That's why he's my little brother. And would you go back out and start protesting again? Go do it a block away. Or go do the concerts. Are there concerts during this winter? I mean, hell, everybody goes down to Florida anyway. We realized that. Yeah, we thought it was going to be cheap to fly down to Florida in December. Duh. If we had brains, it would be dangerous. Oh my God. Sisters stepped up big time during AIDS. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. God, I remember going to a couple of picnics in the park that the sisters were holding to have fundraisers and drag shows and so Easter picnic was infamous. Drag show, fundraiser, all that stuff. Gotta remember those. That's why I want a sister here. I would love a sister here just to come, like, you know, walking around in circles with me just to attract attention. I don't know these sisters anymore. I got high on Life magazine. Made me lose my mind. Did my comment on Master get held by YT? Let me see. I might have missed it. Probably did. I actually, even as a mod on MLHs, I get things that get caught. So it's very possible. Cute. What the hell is that called? I have one. Ruana. I have one of those. I have one of those in breast cancer pink plaid from Scotland. See, that's when I can wear pink and you guys can't bitch. But I'm getting so much done at my house. Okay, Dustin, when you're done doing that, then get your butt out there for the spring. Or must have it, I don't see it. No, oops, missed it. It's up there. Okay, I see it. No, I see it. Okay, Dusty, fine. But you better you better send me pictures of shit you did that you progressed on, so your butt isn't out there doing, because everybody loves the concerts, mister. So knock it off, get over yourself, get your butt back out there. Don't make me have to come over there. And Paucat and I figured we might start going there for like December's. So if you're not protesting, why would I go out there? How about that? Neener, neener. From Elton John's Rocket Man. Oh, the one with William Shatner. I said that. So now, of course, you said master, and now I'm thinking of master and servant. The Peachy Modi. God. Seen them a few times. But now they all look old. I was watching YouTube videos of then and now, and it's like, oh my God, these people are younger than me. A reference to master. How about I go back out there? Yes, yes. No, not here. Clearwater, stop it. Bay, shun, what? Is Otto hanging out at your house again, Professor? And Dusty, you can't afford to come even visit here anymore right now. The only thing cheap around here now is gas getting cheaper and everything else isn't. So there. Get your butt out to Clearwater. Youth is Gahan. And I read it. Oh, look. I think they're showing protesters today. This is in the Vietnamese restaurant that I like. If I could eat more than like half a meal, I'd get something from here and take it home. Now I've got the damn song in my head. Because of course, when the song came out, it was so cool. It was so avant-garde. We were so young. And my parents just looked at me like, and then it's no fun anymore. Okay, I'll give it a hard maybe. You can give it a hard yes. Stop it. Bros before hoes. Thank you for reminding me of my 20s. And even the white kids would say it and just look at them going, really, guys? It looks goofy when you say it. And I hear the helicopter again. So I almost want to walk down to the INS building and see if there's something going on. But I promised. Actually, I could walk down there just as long as I don't stay there. Or cross the street. So, but if I haven't seen it. I keep hearing it bouncing off everything, but I haven't seen it. So, Lord knows where it could be. And of course, right now, everybody who runs, I keep an eye on, because that's how you could tell. There was, when I was leaving last night, there was a protest. It started rebuilding. I don't think the lady's carrying the balloons with somebody's age on it, either 29 or 92. I feel sorry for both, are going to protest. So, and there's a velvet dog. Yay! Gotta stay happy for all the velvet dogs. So, I don't think I'm going to get an answer. These folding things. Oh well. Okay. He'll start going to the large R. Good. Okay. Gnomes before gnomes. Stove is too hot in clear water. Fine. Cricket, that's so crusty. Oh my god, you guys. Adam said master. Ow! I'm getting better at this, aren't I? At least I only got one word in. Kathy is so sweet. Dusty, you do you. No. He's used to abuse by me, does Kathy. That's what I'm here for. The professor said that, yes. Hi, Zella Quixote. Oh, it's Zippy. Okay, cool. Not that I'll remember in a hot second. I never see that person enough lately. Everybody's saying hi. You have 4 minutes. Now, I don't see the helicopter, so they might be, the last time I know, they were on Market Street, the 30, which might be bigger by now, which wouldn't be good because I have to cross Market Street. So, where are they? Yeah, the video that was on KTVU yesterday, it took like 6 minutes for them to find us. They were constantly going around and around, and then they finally found us. So, ooh, I'm wondering. People look like they're walking with a purpose to Market Street. So, oh, that's the creepiest thing I've ever heard. The helicopter stopped. I didn't hear a crash. I hope the wind just changed. I've never heard that before. The wind changed. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was so scary. You can hear it again. It was so loud a minute ago, and then all of a sudden just literally stopped. Okay, I'm done. That was just creepy. I support episode. What? Glad to catch you live again finally. Okay, and now I'm leaving you too. Oh, sorry, Adam. You two are often interchangeable with my brain. Ooh. I support episodic lewd messages in chat. Waves to dust. You got some nice compliments on the shirt you made. Yay. See? Okay. That was weird. Weird enough for me. It was literally like a sound switch, like somebody plugged my ears all of a sudden. So that's the way things bounce around this area because of all the buildings that aren't, you know, POSs are all usually of like concrete and stuff. That was so weird. My brother, I'll tell my brother about it tonight and he'll explain to me the aerodynamics of sound on buildings. I know him. So, that hurt my brain. So guys, I might be on tomorrow. We are not going to the antique fair tomorrow. Ooh, there's somebody in there. Ooh, did somebody come in when I was gone? Look. Let's, wait. My fingers are cold. When they're cold, they don't work the camera very well. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Oh, I've got to move the camera. See? He does not look familiar. And he looks like he's listening to something. There's a Scientology person on the... Yeah, he's watching copyrighted content. And now, it's expensive. You don't want to do it. It's a cult. It's a cult. Ask him about Xenu. He can't say the name. Ask him about Xenu. It's a cult. It's a cult. It'll cost you about $250,000 to get to the top just to find out you need to know more. It's a cult. It's not a religion. It's just a tax shelter. He can see me. I will be safe getting home. You don't want to keep watching it. They're going to charge you $35 for Dianetics, and if they give it to you, they'll charge you for it later. You're always on topic? Okay. Ask him to tell you what you're watching. Ask him to explain that. He won't, because they're not allowed to anymore. So, and you have to take 3 courses before you even become on their official level, and that'll cost a couple of $1,000s, because everything they give you and hand you costs money. And if it doesn't cost you money now, it will cost you later. Don't sign the billion-year contract, because that's what they're going to ask you to do. They're going to ask you to, it's like a big MLM, multi-level marketing. Because once you get in and once they've got you figured out, then they're going to ask you to start recruiting your family. And then if you don't recruit your family, they're going to get on your butt more about it. And they're all into disconnection, so that's why it's a cult. So they're going to want you to go NC with all your family and people who aren't Scientologists. It's a very inclusive club. And unfortunately, nobody looks really good after they've been in that club for a while, because they're usually having to do everything that you usually do in a cult. So it's not healthy for your brain. And you have to learn this whole bizarre language that L. Ron Hubbard came up with, because Dianetics is impossible to read, because you have to use a glossary in the back of the book to read it with, because there are new words that he makes up. By the time you get to like the real part of Scientology, because Dianetics was separate from it, you'll understand those words and you won't need, the translation anymore. But when you're reading Dianetics, that really doesn't have anything to do with Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard wrote that one about 5 years before he started Scientology, because he thought that book was going to take over the psychological world. So that's why you're not allowed to have a shrink or a therapist, because L. Ron Hubbard got mad about that, because they didn't accept him wholeheartedly with everything they had. They actually thought he was a joke. So after you read Dianetics and figure out you're supposed to not have psychology, then you go on to Scientology. And then you have to go 3 levels before you go what they call clear. He's probably wondering, I'm sort of thinking that maybe he belongs to them, but he's probably wondering why I know so much. Because he looked at me and sort of smirked and then walked away. So maybe he's just there to see the stuff. He doesn't look glassy-eyed and, all gnomed out. So yeah, he's walking towards the back like he knows where he's going. Okay. Baby, it's cold outside. Let's see. Scooter, I made you say it. You guys. Scientology is Owenism. Oh my God. Remember I sent you some just suggestions for existing Scientologists. Who? Me? Did you? Oh, there's a child behind me, isn't there? Hi, Bob. Oh God, yes. Hi, Bob. Forgot that's you now. You're worse than me changing your name, I swear to God. Okay. And I'm done. And I have to get out of here because I heard helicopter and fire and sirens. So I got to get back across Market before I can't get back across Market anymore, which is good, but I can't participate. So I was going to do 8 o'clock and I changed my mind. I'm tired. I'm going to go home. I'm going to become one with dragons and bakery shows, because, when you can't do, you can watch. So thank you for joining us today. Please like, please subscribe, please become a member, and then do what you want to with the rest of it. It's your money. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. So ciao, Bellas.